to the Dialogue Internet Podcast Network and another episode of Annie's Adventures. And now here's your host, Annie Perez.
Woo! What's up, El Paso? Welcome back to this week's podcast. I am so freaking excited to bring you another amazing band this week for you to go and check out, for you to book for your private events, for you to book for your local business parties, for your grand openings, for whatever the heck is going on. This is one of the bands you definitely want to check out. We got Porte De Lujos. Is that right? Did I say it right?
Yes, ma'am. You got it perfectly right.
Thank you guys so much for joining me in the middle of a week, in the middle of the day, in the middle of a hot-ass summer. I really appreciate your all's time. Seriously. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Oh, first of all, thank you for inviting us to this event. Also, we're actually available for all types of events. Honestly, we recently came out of an event called Tengo, Talento, Mucho, Talento. We were finalists, and it honestly helped us a lot. At the moment over here in El Paso, we've been getting a lot of recognition for our efforts. And when they told us that, when you called us over here and told us that you wanted to do an interview, we were actually pretty excited because this is like a first thing for us.
Oh, cool!
So it's a one-time thing. Like you're the first one to ever interview Porte De Lujos.
That's awesome! Woo! Watch out, Annie's Adventures, first right here. I love it. Thank you guys. So basically, how I like to start the podcast, I start it the same nerdy way every time. As you guys know at home, I'm in marketing. That's what I do for my day job to keep the lights on. I work at Leo Marketing, LEO Marketing. We're a local full-service marketing agency here in El Paso, Texas, and we completely understand the El Paso market. It's not like anywhere else out there. Sorry, it's hot. Whatever, works in marketing for Austin, Dallas, Cali, Chicago, New York is not going to work in El Paso, but what works in El Paso will work wherever. We're just a strange bunch here, we handle things a little different. Mañana is very real. So again, if you need any help taking your marketing to the next level, go on and reach out to me. I'd love to help you. I can help you with everything from brokering deals for TV, radio, billboard, print, and OTT to social media, websites, video production, graphic design, photography, SEO, Google, branding, everything and anything. I got you for marketing. And if you need help with social media influencing, I can help you with that as well. So basically how I like to start the podcast, guys, is asking all my guests, what type of marketing do you guys do? What's worked for you? How do you get the word out about what you guys have going on? And do you have any tips or advice for bands out there who are trying to get established and get out there?
Well, honestly, we've done all we can, especially for the support of Compa Gibbs. He's been helping us do all these type of flyers as well with his wife for Porte De Lujos, and honestly, it's been really great. If you see into our Porte De Lujos page, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the flyers and the photos that are right there of us, they were all edited by Gibran and his wife. And honestly, it's really cool. One advice I would actually give to the bands is like, don't be afraid to take the step. Don't be afraid to take that big step. If you are afraid to take that big step, you're only slowing yourself down.
100%.
We took that big step only like being together like 4 months, and it got us pretty far, honestly.
Dang, dude, 4 months and you guys
got us really pretty far, and now
cool.
We built a bond that it's like inseparable, and honestly, we're just like elites at the moment.
That's awesome. So real quick, I do want to introduce you guys. If you want to go down the row and introduce you all to El Paso, go for it. And
well, my name is Frank Rivera. I was born and raised here in El Paso, Texas. I am 21 years old, and I'm the vocalist in Porte De Lujos.
I'm Fede Mendoza. I'm the requinto for Porte De Lujos.
I'm Angel Robles. And ¿cómo se dice?
Harmony. Armonía.
No, pero del apodo.
Oh, last name.
No, el apodo.
Oh, nickname.
My nickname is Mucho.
Okay.
Sure. It's Harmony.
You're good, dude.
My name is Gibran Robles. I'm the tuba player. I'm born here in El Paso, Texas.
Awesome. All right. So do you guys have any tips for advice? You said just to take the big jump. Yeah, you guys agree with that? You guys have anything else you want to add to that?
Well, honestly, just practice every day as a group. Just practice. And make sure y'all get along as a group too, like as friends. Not just because like y'all have to, y'all just because y'all are a group. Like make sure like the friendship's there, like chemistry there, and like practice every day, you know.
That's awesome. As Hope Official is saying, what's up?
That's Hope. Yeah, my boy Adrian.
That's awesome. Did you guys want to add to that?
Yeah. Well, nowadays, like a lot of bands, before, like in the 90s and the 80s, if you really wanted to go ahead and get your name out there, you would have to hire a promoter so they could put you on flyers, put you in these bars and events. But nowadays, the freedom is allowed to you, as you can be your own promoter. And it takes a lot of work, because I do it with my fiance all the time. I sit with her every single day talking about marketing ideas, like what are we gonna promote this week, how much flyers are we gonna make. And it's more a musician nowadays is not just getting on the stage and playing your notes, and playing them in tune or whatever. It's about like making sure that you're really committing to the social media aspect, because really, like, that's where, like, we're getting most of our living off of, making, like, through everyone messing us with social media, like, sharing our stuff, and that's how we get our name out there. Like, you have to commit as equal amount as a practice, as Fabian did, practicing every day, as thinking about your marketing ideas, because it's really the most important part about being a group.
You have to let people know you're out there. You can't just exist, right? That's awesome. And so, and just some tips and advice if you guys are interested, because I am in the marketing area, and I tell you guys this at home too, for your businesses. Post to your newsfeed at least once a day. Post to your stories at least 3 to 5 times a day, and you'll start drawing more organic traffic in. Like, I get a lot of views on my stories who aren't currently following me, and then it leads into my page to follow my page. So every day I'm pulling in those new likes. But consistency is key. You're right. It's a full-time job keeping up with the marketing. Yeah, especially social media. It's so time-consuming, and what is it going to be? But I mean, damn, you guys, 15 seconds of practicing. You know what I mean? That's a story right there.
Exactly.
Or just like this guy singing his voice out. You know what I mean? Like, there's all kinds of cool content to break down. So let's go on. Hey, Abel, did you want to help me with this interview? He's so good at it. He went away? All right. So you guys are... Abel's back there. Okay, share. So, do you guys have any events coming up?
Yeah, we do have an event coming up on Sunday. It's Father's Day, right? On Sunday.
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Oh my God!
Bring out the whole family.
Happy early Father's Day, everybody
We
at
will
home.
be playing at Cabo's Seafood Restaurant down by Mesa on the west side.
7200 North Mesa.
7200 North Mesa?
Yes.
That's the address.
Nice.
Yes.
But we'll be performing there from 4 to 6.
Okay.
There will be a $10 cover, so if you guys want to come in there and watch us play, you guys are more welcome to. You guys will be able to enjoy all the best seafood out there.
That's really good too.
Also, so they won't forget, this Friday we're actually available for any types of events that you guys need as well. Let us know for charity events. Also, we do all types of events. We love to show our support to the El Paso community and
Yes.
Porte De Lujos.
I'm telling you, man. I'm like the Chihuahuas, locomotives, rhinos. I'm talking to all you guys out there too. These guys are legit. I'm only bringing you like people that I think are really you guys are missing out on. And I just found out about you guys. I barely found out about you guys like a couple weeks ago at So Far Sounds. What did you guys think about that? And if you guys don't know at home, I tease it all the time. If you use Annie's Adventures or Annie's Adventures 10, I think it's the code. I don't know. No, Annie's Adventures 915. It gets you 10% off the So Far Sounds. And So Far Sounds is basically a secret show. They don't tell you where it's going to be at or who's going to play. And you learn the location the day before and you learn the band the night of when you get there. So I had no idea I was going to go and see. You said you guys were Mexican regional music, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So to me, in my experience of, and as much as I've gone to the So Far Sounds, this was the first time that they had a band like you guys there. So it was a really cool switch and dynamic of like, oh, what is this? Like, yes, like give me that, because I want it all. I live in the border, you know. I want some flamenco. I want some folclorico. Like I want it all. I want it all. And so to have you guys finally, switch up, and so far it was really cool.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, I didn't even know about those events till he told me.
It's so far it's awesome. It's because
Shout out to Matthew.
yeah, Matt's a really good friend of mine. He works at Star City.
yeah,
because I engineer sometimes there too with him.
cool.
So I met him and he told us, hey, literally the same thing. Because the So Far Sounds is kind of like a different crowd.
Yes.
And that was super interesting about that event because like. We were playing Mexican regional music to people who did not listen to that type of stuff.
Not typically,
Yeah,
but like we were so open to it and
Yeah, that was
loved
awesome.
it and vibed it. Dude, like that's the cool thing about those shows is it's real music lovers because we have no idea who I'm buying a ticket to go see. It's just for the love of the game. You know what I mean? So to be introduced to brand new music like you guys is a treat. So that's cool. So you said you work with Matthew and that's how you got into that.
Yeah, and well, yeah, it was super awesome to do that because you know, like Matthew's been talking to me about the So Far Sounds for quite a while.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to go check it out, but you know, like they got the groups like doing really well. Our time is super busy, but so like. It was awesome that we got to be part of the event as opposed to me being like an audience. It was super cool.
Way
being on
better
the
that
inside,
way. At least for us.
But yeah, it's definitely a treat to go because, like you said, like the treat of having a random group play and you don't know what they're playing is awesome. Because if you went in there, it wasn't like a rock band. It was just like some I don't even know what kind of genre.
Like
it was.
super acoustic, personalized, like one-on-one
It's
kind
like
of
an NPR kind of deal.
Yes. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
KXEP.
Recommend it. So Far Sounds. Check it out.
Yes. Well, I recommend you guys. And how do people find your music?
We have some songs out. They're covers, but we'll be releasing an album soon, so y'all can be ready for it. Right now in Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, as well as all types of music platforms. You can be finding Porte De Lujos. We have two
songs, one potpourri.
2 songs, one potpourri.
What does that mean?
A potpourri is like a bundle of songs, but we have norteñas that are traditional to us. They're like traditional to us. They're songs that mean a lot to us due to like from where we came from. They mean a lot, you know.
Because norteñas is like they're literally called northern songs, and that genre was popularized right here in El Paso and Juarez by the Roleros del Norte. Like they're super popular group, and you know, like so around these parts, that's what people really, really, really like norteñas. They love dancing.
You guys gotta be surprised that she likes the music because
That's awesome.
I love all music.
because you don't know the music.
No, but I
And
love
she
it,
likes the
man.
music,
I was like,
and
I gotta have these guys on.
that is the crossover, right?
Yeah.
Because understand, these guys are 100% bilingual.
Yeah.
English and Spanish, which means they pull from 2 markets.
Yes.
And there's people that love rock, and then there's people that love rock in Espanol.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the whole beauty about living in this border area, is that you have a mix of everything. You know?
Yeah.
I go back to like Enanitos Verdes.
Oh
You guys probably heard that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So when I was coming up, Café Tacuba,
Y-
you know,
Las hombres que-
Elefante, you know, all that
Simón.
stuff, right? And there was some great groups in Juarez. There was a group called Amanecer. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Yeah.
And they're as musicians, they're still around. But if you ever went and listened to their CDs, they were as good as anything out there, you know. So my question to you guys right now is, how hard was it for you guys to get ready for a contest like Buscando Talento?
Tell us about that too. How did you get
tell us about the
entered?
whole
Like, how did
adventure.
that happen? How far did it take
find
you?
out? Or did your mom say, Mira?
You want to take the song?
Oh, hold on. Okay, this story is fun. This story is really fun.
I remember seeing a post on Instagram that they were gonna do like auditions of Tengo Talento in in Sunland.
Okay.
And so I sent them I sent the group the DM and like a photo of I sent them the actual thing of like, hey, we should do this. But I didn't expect like.
Now, this being said, how long had you all been together as a group?
No,
like
like
month and a
4
half.
years. Oh, a month and a half.
Yeah,
Like
because
2
the auditions were
months.
like in March.
Yeah.
So you worked together a month and a half. You're like, we could do this.
Yeah.
We got
It's
that.
because I didn't take it like seriously either that much.
Yeah,
I
you know what was
said-
awesome? That I had seen that post earlier, and I was going to send it to you guys, but then you sent it. And I was like, these guys are on the same brainwave. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
Let's
and
do
I was
it.
like, hey, we should
Let's
do
do
it. No, it's because actually my mom sent it to me
Really?
too. Yeah,
Damn.
she's like, hey, you guys should do it. And so
awesome.
yeah, I sent it to them, and we went to Sunland, and we did what we did. We always do.
Dude, against like against
Yeah, and
like
it was a lot of, and it was a lot of
bunch
types of
talent.
artists, like a lot of types of different acts too, a lot of talents. They were like,
You guys have good
dancers.
chemistry together, though. Like, you all were on a small stage when I saw you, but damn, like, it was just like you brought it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that's cool. I understand what you're saying when you want to make sure that the band has a good chemistry together. And
You guys are
everything, so-
friends too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
And
month and a half.
That's the
Jeez.
best thing, like it's like any work environment. If you're happy and you're glad to come to work every day, you're going to do better work.
Put better
you know,
out,
you know, as opposed to you hate the guy that you work with, you're not gonna want to work with him.
Right.
That explains why.
Ah.
it's going down.
Oh, okay, I'm
just
sorry.
saying,
I'm
I love you, bro.
sorry,
I love you. I love
Yeah.
you. Nah.
So tell us about the talent show
Yeah.
here. What you went through, and was it close at the end, or were you guys the outright?
So like when we auditioned over there in Sunland Park, and there was like thousands of people trying to audition. Surprisingly, we were like the second or third ones in line, and out of all those people, there were musicians that we actually knew here in El Paso that we've performed with before as
Great
well,
musicians.
and we still perform as well. And they're really great musicians. They have way more experience than us, you know, and they sound like better. And well, like now we're like kind of like in the same level, but
Watch out.
we still learn. We still
Don't
we,
say
we
that,
still
Frankie.
learn.
What are you saying that for? Dude, like we're still Porte De Lujos under the bus.
So cute.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, so what happened in the audition?
In the audition, well, they called us in for the audition, and we had to fill out papers and stuff. And so they were telling us like, how long has this group been together, and how did you guys meet, and how did you guys get along, and everything was pretty cool. We honestly got nervous for a while because they didn't call us from the auditions until like 3 to 4 weeks after.
We
And,
also
we were like, oh, but we didn't make it, so like it's all cool.
On
And
to the
then
next.
we were like on the way to an event.
We went to
it was
the
like
studio.
we were going to the studio,
Yeah.
and they called me, and I remember I was at McDonald's. I was at McDonald's, and I was gonna take out my wallet and pay, and that's when they called us and they told me, "Excuse me, am I talking to Porte De Lujos?" I was like, "Yeah," and then so they ended up telling us, "Well, you were accepted as one of the participants in Tengo, Talento, Mucho, Talento. We need you here this day and this day and this day." And oh my God,
What did that feel like, man?
I scared the lady that was giving me my food. She dropped the sodas. It was that bad. But yeah, like after that, we went to the studio, and I was telling these guys, and you should have seen the excitement on this guy's face. Oh my God,
Bro,
he was going
I was
crazy.
with Taco Bell with my compa Jaime. Shout out compa Jaime. Let's see it. And then this guy, he was like, "Is everybody on?" He was like, "We. What did you say? We did it on Tengo Talento. We're one of the participants." And I was like, "Oh my God!" I started freaking out.
He was telling me, "Why you lying to me?
Why
bro?"
you lying? This dude always capping. Why you lying?
He did sound like a joke. Yeah, man.
Okay, so you get accepted, right?
Yeah.
And what was that like? You just said it, but the point is, how did you get there? You had to go to Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, we had to take a 12-hour drive over
there you
there.
go.
Yeah, man. And they ended up calling us like on a Tuesday, and they told us you have to be here this weekend. So
Sure, no problem.
we had to cancel everything. We had to change our plans, and that's kind of how it went every single time. You know, like whenever they called us, they were like, "You'll be here this weekend. Cancel plans. Cancel plans." I mean, you know, like so it was a really stressful time. But like, man, that first time that we went up there, it was like surreal. You're like everybody says they want to be on television and everything, but like, you know, like yeah, you
They
go
don't
in
know,
there-
man.
Yeah, like it truly is how people describe it. It's very it's very nerve-wracking because you think it's just another show, but you're truly being broadcasted in front of live people, in front of one of like the biggest. Like Tengo Talento is a huge show in the Spanish-speaking Americas. Like everybody watches it. You know, I had friends and family that I hadn't talked to in years that they were saying like, "I watched Tengo Talento." I was like, to be completely honest, I was more like. I spoke a lot more English than Spanish, so I was more into like American Idol stuff, and that like Sanjaya, you know, like a long time ago. And well, I didn't know Tengo Talento was such a big thing, but it was awesome seeing. And for the first time, you want to talk about how when we went on stage and saw the judges and everything?
Bro, it was like robots. They felt like robots. It was crazy.
No emotion, no nothing.
Yeah,
right?
man.
They're just staring at you.
Yeah, it's like it's weird because you always see them on TV. You always see them in the videos. You know, but like seeing them in person is another thing.
Yeah.
It's like surreal. Yeah.
But you guys got over it, right?
No, yeah, we did what we always do. We do what we did best, and
Yeah, man. Play our
thank
music.
God we're here.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what was it like when they all of a sudden some guy has his hand up and is going 4, 3?
Oh,
that
Yeah, they
pressure
count it
hits.
down.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
sometimes like the first take doesn't even come out good, so they have to like
They
do it again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All TV.
On TV. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but it's such a cool experience. It's so dope, honestly.
Okay, so you finished playing, and what happened?
What
So
happened, Frankie?
who was the first one to open their mouth?
Don Cheto.
Don
Don
Cheto.
Cheto.
Oh, Don Cheto got it. After we were done, he was left with his mouth open.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he got up and he ran to me.
Yeah.
He started hugging me.
He hugged this dude.
It's awesome.
He said, "Mijo."
¿Cómo?
No kissy.
¿Eres una qué? ¿Un capo?
Eres un capo.
¿Eres un capo?
Un capo,
Yeah, man, they all fell in love with the group, man, because, like, you know, like, I think, like, a really big thing that we have, that we really show is just, like, how our stage presence, you know, like, we really show that we love to be up there and everything, and that's what the judges all clamored about for the entire time, that these
telling
guys
you,
knew
yeah.
how to get down in there.
Yes.
And it's like, a lot of musicians come and just play their music, you know, but like that's that's like a quarter of the
You
job.
have to put a show on. Get everybody else in it. Yeah.
And that's where we're all, and we love it. We love going up there and
It feeds you, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's terrible whenever you go to whenever you go playing and like you're playing like music for people to dance and they're all sitting down. Yeah, you're like, oh, okay. And but it's awesome when you're able to like play like these like dancing music and everybody's dancing,
Yeah.
everybody's enjoying. Yeah, man.
Asking for more.
Yes. Ooh, all the time.
Okay, so you finished. You felt good. You won your night, right?
Yeah, for the first one.
Right. So you won it, and then what happened after that?
We went to the
After that,
semifinals.
we went into the semifinals, and the semifinals were out of nowhere. Like literally, it was like a week after, or it was like some days
like a week
after
or
it.
two.
It was like literally some days after the first episode was released, and then we went into the semifinals and we competed against a lot of people. Still, there was a lot of
That was the duel.
a lot of groups.
The duel. Wait, no, was it? Yeah, it was a duel.
It was
No,
another-
not semifinals. Quarterfinals. Quarterfinals was a duel.
quarterfinals. Yeah.
So yeah, so like
quarterfinals.
whenever you get to the show, they had these like this concept of what the rounds are going to be, and apparently this year was like different than any years before, and they made us go against like another person, like a duel. And in that same show, there was like 3 groups that were named Porte, like something like it's like Los de Porte Fino, Grupo Porte, y Porte De Lujos. So they were like TV. They were like, they put Porte against Porte. I mean, those guys are awesome, but it was like, and they tell you the day of, I was like, hey, you're going against these guys. Like, oh gosh.
All the pressure.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to those kids though. They've been really good.
Nah, they're awesome.
Se la
They're great
rifa,
people.
man. They
They're
go
great people.
down. They get down.
Sí.
All right. So by that time, you already had Ana Barbara on your side, right? Was she
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
Was she tough on you?
She was really nice.
She gave us a lot of advice. She told us to always like keep the love for the music, to not let the fame consume us, and also was like to always stay humble. You know, like stay the way you were raised. Don't think you're ever too much for somebody or too less for something, because at the end of the day, you make yourself what you are, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you work as a team. Shoot, like my friend Gibran, he's like, I could tell you guys, like, he's taught me what I know about this and this musician thing. He's helped me a lot with my voice. And honestly, I could tell you one wise word that I've learned from him is that teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, you're right.
sir.
You're moving
Yeah.
bigger
Fall back.
mountains, right?
It's a lot harder to do something by yourself
Yeah.
Definitely.
than it is in a team.
And someone's asking me what made you guys decide to join the music life? Like, what?
Ooh.
I mean, you guys met
That's a loaded question.
a
Ooh.
month and a half. Y'all met a
Guitar
month and
Hero.
a half before you. What do you say?
Guitar Hero.
It gets, yeah, for real.
Nah, so, man, I always love music. Like, I always love music, and I remember my brother. He had an Xbox, and then
Tell me the story. Don't say
and then I'm playing on it. Well, cause I used to play Guitar Hero like every day, and then it was his Xbox. So one day I'm playing on it. And then I remember, like, he needed the money or something, so like I'm playing it on the living room, and I don't know where he gets it. He unplugs it, and like in front of me, he's like, "I'm selling it." I'm like, "What can I do?" I mean, I don't even do nothing. I'm just like, "It is what it is," you know, like,
man.
yeah,
No more.
yeah.
Okay, so then you got past the semifinals, and what happened?
No, we went past the quarterfinals and we went to the semifinals.
All right.
In the semifinals, there was like they had like a grading thing. They graded you in categories, and then they like 0 to 10, and every single judge did that, and we went against 4 people.
There were like 10 things that they were grading.
Yeah.
Like
Like
it was
being in tune,
tone,
showmanship.
yeah, being in tune. How well you were dressed.
Uh-huh.
How presentable you looked. The confidence in the stage. The growth in like the progress that you've done. The song choice, and also was like the performance wise, you know. There was a show that you throw in there, and the first time that they graded us right there, I think it was for that was in the semifinals, huh?
Semifinals.
We went against like
I think it was
4 people. It was a group. Really talented ladies. It was called Las Patronas.
Las Patronas.
They're
great
really
people.
good. We went against this other guy as well I think he was from Houston. He was a solo guy.
Yeah,
and he was pretty nice. And we went against this other lady that sung. She was singing like cumbias, I think. No,
think so. More like tropical music,
Yeah.
but like like Caribbean music, something like that.
but the lady that we competed against last, we barely beat her by like 3 points.
Yeah, man, it was super close. It's
It was
because
really
like
close.
you know,
we were
like-
like the guinea pigs for that thing too.
yeah, we were literally the first ones in the semifinals because like the way they were releasing the shows was like, so let's say we did the first show and our first performance was released on YouTube or like on the actual channel like 2 weeks later.
Right.
So it was like pre-recorded, but live pre-recorded. And so when we went there, they had literally just finished like doing the quarterfinals. So we were the first ones that did that category thing. So it was like we were the first ones to know that this was like a category, and it was super. Like I'm telling you, like you go up there and you think it was like, oh, maybe it's another duel, because we're thinking like we're gonna go against the other Porte because it was like, you know, like another duel. But no, it was way heavier. Out of four people, only one went, and that's how it went all the way to the finals. It was a really heavy
So
event.
you guys made it all the way to the finals.
To the finals, yes.
And then what
And
happened?
finish the story.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then what happened?
Well,
after the quarterfinals, we were like 13 people that were left competing.
13 finals.
Wow.
So it wasn't like a true.
lot, yeah.
And so like 13 people to compete in a final is really, really, really tough too as well.
It's a monster.
Yeah,
man. And those
like,
people are talented.
We
man.
we had like 2 to 3 days to get votes. It was like
like
overnight.
one night, yeah,
it was
like-
overnight.
Yeah.
And when we got back to the final to record the last set, all the people that were competing, they told us, hey, you're gonna stand right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. you know. And when they started recording it live and everything, they were announcing people that the ones who passed and the ones who didn't. And we didn't make it to top 6, but I mean, at least we got to be over there in that spot. Like, it's a big honor to like even step on that stage and get to that part. Cause I mean, we were literally competing against thousands of competitors.
What was the name of the show again?
It was Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento.
Right. So my question is, did you get votes? In other words, did you guys jump on social media like?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And start jamming.
I think on this one it wasn't up to the judges. It was like up to the voters now, like whether people vote. Like it's whether a test to see if whether people like vote for Porte De Lujos, how many votes we get. So I don't think it's like up to the judges.
So you guys were typing away, right?
Yeah, man. Oh,
Right
we
away.
spent all night sending like the link to everybody, and like they didn't send it to you until like 8 p.m. LA time. So like we had people from the East Coast that were not able to vote and everything. But it was even worse for other people because there was a lady from Colombia, and she's like 4 hours, 5 hours
time
ahead.
difference.
Yeah, and they she had to. There were some people that couldn't vote because they. Literally, when we woke up the next morning, the votes were.
Oh, man.
It was literally like
That's
everybody
crazy.
votes, and then the next day they tell you who won.
Well, first of all, congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
You repped the 915.
Yes.
Right?
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And we're kind of doing this one different a little bit today. So maybe it'd be good to let them go ahead and jam on, and then what we'll do is you can go to the next guest.
Okay.
And that way
then they can sing out too?
Yeah,
or-
well, they
okay.
can sing out too. But let's. I mean, we're talking.
Give them
about,
but real quick. So, first off, Carla's right. You guys are winners just for getting like on that stage, like you all said. So, hats off to you guys. I'm so glad that I was able to hear you guys. I cannot wait for you guys at home to hear about them. And you said that you guys were playing music from where you guys came from. So, just go
Yeah.
through and tell me where your family is from.
Well, honestly.
And also, if you can add to that, when did you start singing or playing?
Well, me personally, my grandpa was a musician over there in Juarez. He used to play Tololoche, Bajo Quinto, and he sung too as well. We have a restaurant over there by Sanelli called Tacos on Pancho too.
Watch
If
out.
People wanna support it. It's
We do.
It's a restaurant dedicated to my grandpa, as well. You can search it up in Facebook. It's Tacos on Pancho, and well, I'm just continuing his legacy. Honestly, I love to sing since I was a little kid. He was the one that showed me how to sing. The first song I actually learned from like that type of music was Mi Linda Esposa by, I think it was Los Tigres del Norte. He loved to sing that one to my grandma. And sadly, he passed away a couple years ago, like
Sorry to hear
around
that.
2013, I think. But yeah, I mean, I love music. It's
in
my
your
passion.
blood, yeah.
It's in my blood. So yeah.
I love it. Awesome.
Well, I think I have now like 2 years and like 5 months playing now. But I played the drums first like since I was like 7, 8.
He's 15, y'all. Just saying.
Yeah. So I started on the drums, but I remember one Christmas I asked for a drum set, but they got me a guitar.
Hey.
I was like, that's awesome, but like I play drums. But I played the hell out of that thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I played it like every day. I practiced every day.
You can tell, man.
Thank you.
I could not
I
take my
appreciate
eyes off of you.
Oh, I appreciate
I could
it.
not.
It's the fingers, man. It's the
He's
fingers.
He's so fast.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I practice like every day. I dedicate myself to it. Honestly, I love it. I love music. I always love music, and this is my passion.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Can I speak
Yeah.
Spanish, please?
Yes, go for it.
Ay,
Go for it.
disculpen, es que- ¿cuál es la pregunta? Disculpa.
¿Cómo empezaste? ¿De dónde vienes? ¿Qué es tu pasión de la música y cómo empezaste en música?
Ok, yo vengo de Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua. Mi pasión inició por un familiar que llegó a tocar canciones en rock, así como he dicho, de Elefante, de Caifanes y todos ellos. Inicié tocando rock y pues poco a poco me empezó a meter un poco en el género regional y seguí y encontré a los muchachos en poco tiempo y...
Qué bien, qué bien.
Ooh, you guys are getting so much love here.
Okay. Well, I'm from El Paso, Texas. My family is always has been from Juarez. I think a lot of them came from Chihuahua, like little ranchos out there. As far as like my music career and everything has gone, my family's not. They don't come from musicians. My grandpa was a rótulo. He was a painter. Like back in the day, there wasn't like advertisements that you can print it out. Like you actually had to like go and like, paint it somewhere in there. So that's my grandpa and my uncle did that for a living. And well, like I say that's where my artistry comes from because like I don't have any other music. And literally like you know how Mexican families are. You have like 30 cousins. None of them play music. Like but when I hey, I mean it's true. It's true. Well, when I got to my older brother, he's a few years, like 3 years older than me, and he in elementary school they offered like introduction to band in the elementary schools. And well, he's like a bigger dude, so like you know, usually the bigger dudes play the tuba, and they made him. He became a tuba player, and well, he always was at home like practicing, and well, you know, I was like, you see your older brother doing stuff, you want to do the same thing,
Sure.
You know, like so I started playing with him.
Oh my God, 2 tubas in
Yeah.
the same house.
Oh no, my mom and my dad hated it. They hated it, man. So and well, then I started another instrument and. But like whenever I got to middle school, I went to Parkland High School, so it's like a relatively small school.
Right.
So they're always looking to fill out instrumentations. Like if you don't have enough trumpet players, like they switch you over to like the clarinet, whatever. And well, my middle school band director, Miss Hayden, she was like, "Well, your brother, I taught him. He plays tuba, and I need a tuba player in my band. So you're a tuba player.
You're a
now."
tuba now.
And it's been all uphill from there.
Awesome.
Wow. Great.
Heck yeah. So if you guys want, we can go on and give them a little taste.
Sure.
And then we'll also do it again on the way out of
yeah.
the show. But before we hit up Maria Linda's, we'll go on and just show everybody because everyone's excited.
Cortito.
You guys want to preview what's coming, or,
Yeah.
or do you guys want like what we have out right now?
No, we want to hear stuff that no one's heard.
Oh, stuff that no one's heard. All right, so we have a little surprise for the people from here in El Paso. I'm the author and writer of this song. I really put all my heart into this song. It's like showing my pride to my city, and pues Porte De Lujos finally made it happen, and we present it to you today. It's called Navegando por el Paso, and it's one of the singles that's gonna come out in the album próximamente. So if you guys want to check it out as well, you guys are more welcome to. ¿Va, Fabián? Yeah. Dice: navegando entre la lumbre me la pasaba a diario, niño pobre pero con el luce, acepté tiempo de recorrer los años y así me dispuse a ganar billete lo que ya había preparado, y para yo lucirme en la música he cobrado sacrificios, yo he hecho y he perdido varios hermanos, navegando por el Paso, por algo de lo que estamos disfrutando, navegando por el Paso. Ánimo al amigo, no se agüite, sabe que aquí andamos. Y puro una bomba viejo, y puro Porte de Lujos.
That was freaking awesome. You guys just got a taste of some new music that's coming out. Oh, I love that. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yes. So I mean,
It'll come out soon, so you guys
Okay.
can wait for it. Also, July 1st, we'll be releasing some new videos with Fierro Films as well. So you guys can check it out.
how do they find that?
You guys can look it up in YouTube, as well as the other videos that we have out. We have some live videos of the potpourris
Simon.
and the songs that we have out as well.
If you check out our social media, we're gonna be releasing a lot of like teasers and stuff for coming up on the date. We're shooting for a July 1st premiere. We're just making sure that we're getting all the logistics behind it and all the marketing material, getting ready for that, because you know how it works.
Well, make sure to tag me in whatever you want
Absolutely.
me to throw out there, you guys. That's what I'm here for. Tag me in your events, tag me in whatever, so I can just help spread the word. Is there anything you guys need help with? Is there anything you're looking for?
Oh, okay.
Besides, so you, like we said earlier, you can book them for your private event, quinceañeras, weddings, showers, whatever it is, work events. If you guys
Simone.
have a restaurant or a bar, you're looking for live music.
Honestly,
Tell your friends about us.
Yeah.
Let us know we
Exposure,
exist.
man.
Spread the love.
Yeah.
Spread the love.
Give them a like.
Spread the love, man. It don't hurt, man.
Yeah,
call us
man.
for charity events.
It
whatever
costs
you
$0
guys
to
need,
give
we're
some
there.
love, man.
That's awesome.
We love showing our support to El Pasoans, and honestly, well, any type of race you are, it's everything's equal. You know, I've seen well, like I don't know if it'll sound racist, bro, but I don't want to say
Please.
it.
Choose your words
I
kindly.
have an Asian friend that sings corridos as well.
Oh, awesome.
So like seeing him sing that, it was like crazy for me because I never thought he was mostly like what's it called? How can I say it? He was mostly into like hip hop and like death metal and stuff. But surprisingly now he's starting to sing corridos and
out.
he sounds pretty good. No, and honestly, I'm not even gonna lie.
You have guest appearances, huh? That's awesome. Is there anything else that you guys want to let everybody know before we go on and switch over to Maria Linda's?
Just be on the lookout for the new music that we're coming out, and please, if you can, like we want to we want to spread our music far and wide because we really like what we do.
Yes.
And we would love for everyone to hear it because like that's what we do music for. We don't do music because we like to practice in our rooms and play and perform in our rooms. We like to perform on stages, and we want everybody to hear what we do, what we work hard to do.
Awesome. And again, how do they find you on social media?
As Porte De Lujos, all one word. You can find us that on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And then before we end the show, we'll have you guys take us out again.
Play us out again, right?
Yeah.
So just hang on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can put that down, though.
Give her the
All right. How's it going, Linda?
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining me today. You're with Maria Linda's. I went to your all's, it's a restaurant venue. I went there a couple weeks ago and fell in love with it. I seriously tell everybody about it, my family, my friends. I'm trying to get everybody to go with me all the time because I want everybody to go. It's really such a cool treat for El Paso. I don't know of any other venue or establishment that offers us the atmosphere that your establishment does. And like we talked about when I was there, it's like you guys picked it up out of Guadalajara and planted it here in El Paso. Yes. So tell us about Maria Linda's. How long have you guys been around? What exactly do you guys do? How do people find you?
So this establishment was built from ground zero up. A lot of the decor is from Guadalajara.
Okay.
It was all family built, family run,
Okay.
and it's still family ran.
Okay.
And we offer, it's an event venue and restaurant, and we do offer nightlife if we don't have a wedding or quinceañera.
Sure.
What else would you like
Do
to
you
know?
do like brunches and stuff? on the
Yes, we
weekends?
have Saturday and Sundays. We have late brunch. That way you could still have breakfast in the late
Yeah.
afternoon. You don't have to wake up that early.
Okay.
And, the fountain is one of the biggest indoor fountains in El
gorgeous.
Paso, Texas.
Yes.
And it's beautiful,
It
by the
is.
way. And that's always a nice treat. We also have a mariachi singer. She sings to the tables on Sunday, so that's always very nice for the family.
Yeah.
And on Saturdays, we also have a mariachi man also singing to the families during the brunch.
Okay.
and people really enjoy that.
I mean, how can you not? You know, like
Yes.
how many places in El Paso can you go dine and get mariachis and have a gorgeous environment? I liked it because it reminded me of a mariachi restaurant that I went to in Guadalajara,
Yes.
where you know, you take your family and it's just like all of them, they're all there, and you have all the tables pushed together, and everyone's
Yes.
on the dance floor, and everyone's having a great time, eating great food. That's the kind of atmosphere that
Yes.
you can expect when you go to Maria Linda's. And you guys, formerly it was Dominic's.
Yes.
So if you guys are familiar at
Italian
home,
restaurant.
over there by the airport, it's centrally located for East and West, because East Siders don't like to drive West, and West Siders don't like to drive
Exactly.
East. We're central for everybody.
Yes.
And so again, people can go on and book their private events as well.
Yes, you could. We offer full services for wedding, quinceañeras, and other important events like graduations, baptisms, baby showers, private parties.
Sure. Work
And,
events,
yes,
whatever.
we offer everything from food to drinks to live music to a beautiful venue.
It is
So-
gorgeous. Indoor, outdoor. You guys have it all. You have a like a loft area upstairs
Yes, we have a
too.
second room. Yes.
Yeah, and the bathrooms. Dang, like seriously, you guys have put. There's so much detail and love in that building. You can tell from the tile that's used on the steps to the wallpaper on the ceiling in the bathrooms. Like there's just like
Yes.
details everywhere. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, it is a beautiful venue.
Yeah, and your bar is beautiful too, and there's
Yes.
TVs lining it. So if people want to go and watch the game and grab a
Exactly.
cool bite, or you know, get your favorite drink, you guys also have some liquor that is hard to
Yes.
find in El Paso. How long have you guys been open?
So it's been open. It's going on for 3 years.
Okay.
But we recently reopened around 10 months ago.
Okay,
So we're
And-
reopening.
and how's that going?
It's been going good.
Good.
We've been having. Well, you went to.
Yes.
To dance on Thursday with Sonora Escándalo.
Is that a regular house band?
Yes, it goes every
You guys know
Thursday.
them?
Sonora Escándalo.
Dude, they're so good. Yes.
I've
Yes.
known him in person.
Oh yeah,
We got
that's
to
awesome.
perform there one time. We went to like a private event, and it was us and them.
Oh, cool.
At Maria Linda's
Man, that must have
event?
been such a cool party for everybody going.
Oh,
It was
okay.
really cool.
Yeah,
It was cool.
No, yeah, they sing great.
Yeah,
They
no,
do.
Oh, and live.
Oh man, I love it.
Right? And this is every Thursday night at Maria Linda's.
Yes.
Every
Yes,
Thursday,
every
dude.
Thursday.
And it's like a late thing. So it's like 9, 10
Nine.
o'clock. They
Mhm.
stop. I went at like
Becomes a
10
nightlife.
o'clock. Yeah. And then they don't stop till like 1.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Sounds like
awesome.
it.
Yeah. It's very fun.
It is.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
going there next time.
There you go. Thursdays.
Yes, please.
And the food is so good. It really is.
What do you recommend?
We had the arrachera tacos.
Arrachera tacos.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that fed both of us. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yes. So.
So okay, we're a venue, and again, so you have your Saturdays and Sundays and
Yes.
Thursdays.
Yes.
Any other events weekly that you have right now, or I just want to make sure I
That's-
cover it all.
No, that would be basically it.
Okay, happy hours or anything like that?
We do have happy hour. We have margaritas half off and mojitos.
Is that daily?
Yes.
Okay. What time's your happy hour?
It starts at 2. It ends at 6.
What? That's an early happy hour. That's
It's
awesome.
an early. Yes. So you can
And
go
for
down-
anybody like killing time at the airport, that's kind of like
Yes,
the perfect
exactly.
spot. And what days are you open?
We're open Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
Wednesday
awesome.
through Sunday.
Now, how do people reach you to go on and book the establishment? And please go to my stories where I tagged them Maria Linda, so you can go on and go to that post and scroll through the pictures so you can see how gorgeous the venue is. You want to have your event there. How do they
Yes.
book it?
Yes, you could go ahead and go in person. There's always somebody there to take
Okay.
care of you. You could call us on the phone.
What's your number? Ooh,
Yeah.
I put you on the spot. I'm sorry. it's
fine,
on
it's
Facebook and
fine.
Instagram.
Yes, it's
Yes.
on Facebook
And
and,
on
Instagram.
Google. Yeah.
Yes, you could go ahead and call the establishment, and they'll give you my personal information,
okay.
my personal number, and that's how because
How you
we're
can-
very detailed on the events.
Yeah, and because you
Yes,
can
it's a
like you said,
101.
you can help. It's a one-stop shop basically.
Yes.
They can come and bring everything themselves, or they can ask you to help prepare
Yes, we
everything.
basically all they have to do is just reserve the date, tell us what they want, and we'll make it happen.
Awesome, easy
So-
peasy. This is a beautiful event. I cannot stress how gorgeous it is and how unique it is to El Paso, and why I want you guys to go and experience it. I mean, even the patio is gorgeous. It's like a clear glass, and it just the layout is beautiful. I think
hacienda-style.
yeah, I think everyone who goes, you're gonna fall in love with it. It's a beautiful place to take a date, to take your family, to take your loved ones, your friends, whatever. Have a good time.
Have a good time.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we want to mention? Are you looking for anything?
Well, if you want to book your wedding, quinceañeras, we would love to host your event. If you want to go have a good time, please go.
Yes.
It's a very positive environment. You could go with your family, your friends, and you're going to have a good time.
Yes.
So that's what we want.
And just real quick on your menu, at home, if you want to just let people, give them a couple teasers, what's on your menu, so they can like start getting their belly grumbling and like, oh my gosh, I need to go eat that or drink that or.
Yes. So we do offer some tacos. We offer vegetarian tacos.
Oh, there you go.
The flor de calabaza tacos.
Oh, nice.
And we offer, yes, they're from Juarez. I'm from Juarez too. So we offer enchiladas.
I was about to say something.
Yes.
I want to be like, if you guys have enchiladas, I'm definitely.
Yes, we have red, green, and Suizas.
Okay.
And yes, we have a really nice brunch. Our brunch changes.
Okay.
We, of course, rice and beans, but we do change the certain guisados. That's always something that people like.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we want to mention?
I don't know.
No? Okay. It's a family. Did you want to mention anything?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Thank you. Yes.
Get in here. So, if you guys are interested in stopping by Maria Linda's and possibly checking out the band,
Yes.
we can kind of work out something and get them to come in and support our local businesses and our local artists to potentially make a better El Paso.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that you think this is a coincidence. Like, I was like, oh my God, this badass establishment, this badass band, I need them to meet, Yeah, seriously. I needed this to happen because El Paso needs this.
Most
I like that.
definitely.
So if you're a band and you're interested, reach out to them too, because again, there's all kinds of entertainment. There's events that they have to book bands for.
Yes, we
Yeah,
also
most
Right?
definitely,
We also offer concerts because we have the stage, so bands are free to use our stage. You
Yes.
would plan any concert, you could count on us with that.
I had a week or two ago, I had a couple on who owns a ballroom dance studio, and they
Yes.
teach dancing. And I was just like thinking of them too. I was just, when I went, I had
Yes.
so many ideas. I was like, oh my God, I need to like bring everybody here.
Yes, it's a very nice.
Yes, it is. So is there anything else that we want to mention? Did we cover everything?
As far as that, and we'll work on some drink specials and things for that night, and
Perfect.
we'll invite everybody, friends, family,
Yes.
to come in and
Yes.
have a good night with us. And
Please go and check them out, El Paso. Let's show them some love. Y'all opened during COVID. Yeah,
Yes.
so not a lot of people know about you. A lot of people drive by and think it's just an event center.
Yes.
And it's not just that. It's
yes.
seriously a location for everyone to go and enjoy on the regular.
Place to go hang out.
Yes,
here
it's
in El Paso,
gorgeous.
Texas.
It's
Yes.
gorgeous. You can take your mom and your dad. They're going to flip. They're going to flip. So thank you guys so much for joining
you.
me. And how do they find you on social media?
Maria Linda's EP.
Perfect. Easy peasy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So we're going to go on and let me flip this camera. We're about to sign off. But first off, I want to thank you guys for coming back again for the weekly podcast. I'm about to head to New Orleans tomorrow, so stay tuned for my adventures. If you have any recommendations you want me to check out while I'm there, but I'm going to be eating the whole time. I'll be back Monday sometime. I'll see you next week's podcast. Go local, love local, support local, book local, all that good stuff. Go to Maria Linda's. Go and book
Maria
Porte De
Linda's.
Lujos, please. You're gonna love them. They're gonna sing us out right now. And go, like I said, I always say it, go local. I really appreciate you guys. If you need anything, if you have a business, anything, and you're interested in getting on my platform, Facebook and Instagram, reach out to me. I just need about a week's notice. We'll go on and talk about how to get you guys featured on my page, Annie's Adventures. That's what I'm here for. Tag me in your events. I'll share them, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's go on and let these fellas take us out.
Tiene macizo, compa, gira.
¿Por qué te vas de mí si yo también de ti estoy enamorado? Quiero saber también del amor que te di, no te has dejado. ¿Por qué decir verdad? Yo ya no puedo estar un día más ya solo. Siento una tempestad, tu amor me va a matar, pues te vas de todo. Devuélveme el amor y devuélveme el calor, devuélveme la vida. Regresa por favor a calmar el dolor que toca mi vida.
Amiga, y puro Porte De Lujos, chiquitita. ¿Tiene como joder? Muchas gracias. Thank you to Annie's Adventures for having us here, and also hopefully we hope to work with María Lindas as well. Sus amigos de Porte De Lujos are here at your service. Aquí es su servicio cuando ustedes gusten para cualquier tipo de evento. Aquí estaremos. Hit us up in all types of social medias as well. Porte De Lujos, and we're out.
Yay! You guys!
You can catch all episodes of Annie's Adventures with Annie Perez on most podcast platforms that you subscribe to: Spotify, iHeart, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Ivy.fm, and TuneIn.com. And you can always go to DialogueEP.com to check out all our podcasts. Thank you for listening.